To Minneapolis High School basketball here on SalinaPost.com as well as Eagle Communication Channel 2 as we're in Clay Center, Kansas tonight as Minneapolis Lady Lions getting ready to take on the Clay Center Lady Tigers here in a non-league matchup between the 4A Lady Tigers and the 3A Minneapolis Lady Lions. And guys, coming off a tough loss on Friday night, the girls need to get back on a winning side as they've lost 2 in a row coming into tonight's matchup.
Well, tough loss. Actually played 2 really good quarters. Beginning of the game against Southeast, had a real nice lead midway through that third quarter, and Southeast changed up a little bit, and we didn't change with them, and had one of those lackluster fourth quarters. Scored 6 points in the second half. It's not an easy game anyway. Southeast was a very, very good team. Actually a fairly young team, but really good on the floor. And their post presence down on the low block was what really killed us down the stretch.
Minneapolis Lady Lions coming in at 5-2. Did you find out, Dale, what the...
Yeah, the Lady Lions are 5-2. The Clay Center Lady Tigers are 3-4. They did beat Chapman last Friday. The boys lost to Chapman, but the girls won. This is the 42nd game in the series. Minneapolis leads at 24-17. Used to play Clay Center quite a lot back when Minneapolis hosted the tournament, midwinter tournament. But the Lady Lions have won the last 6 in a row. Except here at Clay Center, we're 6 wins and 7 losses. Last year we won 41-32.
Well, I look for this to be pretty competitive here tonight. Clay Center does have some height on their team. I don't know who will start just yet, but there are some 5'9" girls on there, along with 5'11" girl.
They are freshmen, the tallest ones that I see.
Yes.
Freshman and sophomore.
So you don't know if she will start, but she does handle herself well on the floor in warm-up. She looked pretty sharp, so I'd probably look forward to her playing some here tonight. And as I'd mentioned, we just don't know who's starting for sure for Clay Center. Minneapolis had just really I thought, Scott, 2 really solid quarters against Southeast. And that Southeast team was good. And for us to play as well as we did those first 2 quarters, very consistent. 14 points in the first quarter, 14 in the second. And then the turnover started. We tried to take some air out of the ball, and it just didn't work too well for us down the stretch. And boy, Southeast scored 21 in the fourth quarter, and when you're only putting in
10, we had 10 in the second half. 10 in the second half, and 5 in both the 14 in the first, 14 in the second, and then 5 in the third and 5 in the fourth, and they're 18 points. Actually, we outscored them in the third quarter too. You know, it was we outscored them 5-2 in the third quarter. It was the fourth quarter that they outscored us 18-5, and that was the difference. Is that first half was pretty close. First 3 quarters actually were pretty close, and then Southeast Lane took off with it. But tonight's a different story as we get back in action tonight against the Tigers. And you know, it's hard to judge a team by their record because they are a 4A school. They played some tough teams, and it'll be interesting to see how our girls come out. If you remember last year, they started hot, and they went through this slump right after Christmas of a lull time. And you've got basically about the same schedule with some tough teams in here. You said we did win last year against them at home. They need to come on the road and win tonight.
Yeah, last year was a flip-flop on this week. We played Beloit before we played Clay Center, and they lost 3 games in a row to Beloit being the 3rd game there. But,
it's definitely a tough stretch with Southeast, Republic County, and Beloit right in a row, and they throw in a non-league 4A school like Clay Center in the midst of it. This will not be easy for the girls to win up here on Clay Center's home court. We're just 2-3 minutes away from tip-off, but ladies are going to have to play more consistent, and I think Coach Weatherman hit it right on the head. These girls need some intensity and the will to win.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly, and they're going to have it'll be a tough challenge tonight coming in against this Clay Center team. If I remember right, Alexis Bloom had a pretty good game against us last year. She's a junior, and if I remember right, she's a pretty good ball player. We'll see if she's one of their starters. I know they've got some height, as you said. We'll just see how our girls come out and react. I really felt like that Minneapolis did a great job. JC Crossan had her second game back after some injuries, came back and really did a nice job of playing very well.
Well, I would have to guess you're right. Miss Bloom would start along with, well, I don't know. Still hard to pull them out until they sit on the bench and get ready to be announced, but Minneapolis will start their normal seniors, I think. Unless Coach Weatherman has a little different shuffle in the lineup. He stayed pretty consistent once JC Crossan got available for playing. JC probably not 100% just yet, Scott. I think she's got still a little bit of a limp in her get along, and it looked like she's favoring one leg a little bit after the game. But during the game up at Republic County, she looked like she limped a little bit, and I thought again so at Minneapolis against Southeast. So I don't think that leg's just 100% just yet.
For those of you that tried to tune us in at 6 o'clock, we apologize. We didn't realize there was a 15-minute delay in this compared to all the other games we play. But so the girls' game starting at 6:15 instead of 6, and the boys' game will start at approximately 7:45 instead of 7:30ish.
They've got one senior on the squad here, Clay Center Tigers do, and I don't even see her out on the floor right now. Yeah, number 15, she is out there. It looks like she is one of their starters. We will have, I'll go through the starting lineup here in a second. Got 3 of them down. I just can't get the other ones. Looks like I've got the same ones you do, so we'll go ahead and wait just a second.
Cooper, Steffi, Bloom, and number 21 is DeMars.
I think Hess is the other one.
Hess is the senior.
Yeah, very good. Well, we're ready for the starting lineups. Don't know if we'll have the national anthem first or not.
I imagine they will have it in front of the boys' game, as we don't have a band yet, but we'll just wait and see. We've got a fairly good crowd that's come up here with us, so we will get ready for the starting lineups here. Minneapolis in their traveling blue, and the Clay Center Lady Tigers in their home white.
For Minneapolis, point guard Ashley Macy, number 3, a senior. And for Clay Center Lady Tigers, Holly Cooper, 5'7", junior. Will get the nod for Clay Center, and for Minneapolis, Bailey Walker, 2 guard. And for Clay Center, number 15, Victoria Hess, a 5'9" senior. She's got a little height to her. For the Lady Lions, 3 guard, Kelsey Page, number 22, a senior. And for Clay Center, Nicole DeMars, a 5'5" junior. Looks like a 3 guard. She's got a ball. If she would throw it this way, I think I could make a play on it. For Minneapolis, JC Crossan back in the lineup. And getting healthier every time out. For Clay Center, Alyssa Steppe, 5'6" and a junior. For Clay Center, quick forward. For Minneapolis, the senior in the middle, Allie Steinbrock. For Clay Center, Alexis Bloom, 5'5" and a junior, as Scott mentioned, has a decent shot from the outside and scored quite a bit. She'll be tough to handle, so we'll have to locate her right off the bat and keep track of her, as she will handle the ball quite a bit, as I remember, for the Lady Tigers. We're just getting ready to tip coaches are giving the players a final word of instruction. I kind of look for Minneapolis to come out and pressure all over the floor, and let's just get some momentum going and maybe some transition buckets to get out to a lead. Had a nice lead with Southeast, which I thought might carry us through that game, but it didn't work out that way for the Lady Lions. Crossing to tip it off for Minneapolis. And Hess will jump it up for the Lady Tigers. Minneapolis playing for the tip here, and Clay Center playing defensively here to start. And we're underway. The tip is controlled by Minneapolis. Bailey Walker on the right wing, and Clay Center starts with a 2-3 zone. And they're going to make us shoot over the top. Out front it goes to Walker. Macy on the right wing. Now Page has it. In it goes to Cross, and down the lane she goes. She is traveling. Turnover Minneapolis. As the defense come to get her, she unloaded it to the offside. We had a shot. It was up and in, but traveling is the call. Steppy with the ball, gets it off to Bloom. Down the right wing, Hess. Motion offense, Minneapolis in a man-to-man, is tipped out of bounds by Clay Center, and Minneapolis will be awarded the ball. Skip pass to Page, left wing. Until we make one from the outside, there's Steinbrock, good shot.
Nice job by Allie to hit it right from that right wing of the free throw line. Nice job by Allie Steinbrock.
Steppy with the ball out front, has the ball tipped away by Page. Now the skip pass to Hess. Shot off the glass and good. Bank shot. Minneapolis on the move in a hurry here as Page has it down on the low block, gets it back out front to Macy. Walker left wing. Steinbrock. Baseline drive by Page, and the blocking foul is called on Hess.
Her first personal foul, first team foul for the Tigers.
Good call. Kelsey drove the baseline. Hess not in position to stop her. Steinbrock with another shot from the left wing. It goes over the rim, no good, and Hess, that's Cooper with the rebound. Steppy out front with the ball, right wing, Bloom.
They've got a little bit of height on them, Mike.
They do have a couple girls that are a little rangy. Walker with a good defense. Bloom has it, dribble drive in the paint, and she is fouled. It'll be a two-shot foul. Reach-in foul on number 23, that would be J.C. Crossan. Bloom to the free throw line to shoot two here.
Tied up at 2 here, 6:09 in the first. Not sure what that was all about, but
I think they changed the foul earlier to number 15, Hess. Free throw rimming off by Bloom. But I didn't know who you had it on.
I had Bloom for the foul. So.
And I think they gave it to Hess.
Makes the second one.
She got them both.
No, she got one of two.
One of two, excuse me. Missed the first. Macy dribble drive, pass down low to Crossan's, intercepted easily there by Steppy. Now behind the back dribble, gets it off to Hess on the left wing. Bloom has a good look, but passes it up. Now dribble drive baseline, scoop shot, no good. Gets her own rebound, shot, no good. And she is
Tie it.
They call a jump ball as third time up. Allie Steinbrock swung and knocked that ball out of bounds. They call it a jump ball. Bloom has a look at a three. Out front it goes, Cooper. Now Hess. Flex offense similar to what Minneapolis runs Behind the back dribble by Walker as Minneapolis picks up that loose ball. Now on the move. Jump stop by Page, and Walker's shot is up and in. Bailey Walker, much better shot right there, Scott, than we saw last week, or last Friday against Southeast. Shot was off just a little bit, but that one was up and in.
3-point land.
5-3, Lady Lions with lead. Nice job. Kelsey Page went for the steal, and they threw it over over the top, and it goes out of bounds. And she didn't touch it, so it'll go back to Lady Lions.
Page jumps the passing lane. Good pressure defense. Forced the turnover. Minneapolis with the ball, looking at this 2-3 zone by the Lady Tigers. Now Walker on the baseline just hit a three. Steinbrock has a good look. Shot is good. She's hit two from there. Nice mid-range shooter. When she gets squared up to the basket, she is deadly.
She's got great range in and out, can come deep and kicks them back in. Another turnover. Nice job by the Minneapolis Lady Lions. 7-3 here.
DeMars can't handle that pass. It goes out of bounds. And a couple new players come in. Number 11, Macy Franson, the freshman. And 43, Dykeman.
Both Macy's. Both
She's
freshmen.
5'11" and all of it, isn't she? Macy off to Page, shot from the baseline, rimming off. Crossan gets that offensive rebound. Minneapolis resets the offense. Macy. I don't know if anyone else touched it, but they're going to give it to Minneapolis.
So it'll stay with the Lady Lions.
I kind of lost track of the possession after it went off Macy's hand. Walker on the right wing gets it off to Page. Macy. Spacing's everything. Trying to crack a zone. Steinbrock back out to Macy. Almost a bad pass.
Almost a turnover.
Page pass down low. Steinbrock steals it right back. Franson had it for Clay Center, and Steinbrock stole it right back. Now Macy with the quick hands, and the thievery has the steal from Bloom, and then DeMars comes from behind and knocks it away. Jump shot good by Franson down low. The freshman, nice jump shot. Pretty good looking ball player. Skip pass, Steinbrock. Squares up again, rolls one across the rim. Crossan has the rebound, and they have her across the arm.
Nice job, J.C. Crossan with another big rebound down there. She's fighting hard down there amongst the trees and doing a great job.
The foul is on number 43, Dykeman. That's her first. That is Clay Center's second team foul. Minneapolis will play it in under our own basket.
Checking in is Kennedy Allison and Mara Pounds checking for the Lady Lions.
As you mentioned, Scott, the offensive rebounds from Crossan so far are probably the distance or the difference of this score right now. And there's a bad pass out of bounds as it's thrown behind Steinbrock as she was breaking to the basket. 9-5, Minneapolis leading, 2:44 left in the first quarter. Steppe with the ball out front, looks for a cutter. DeMars, jump shot in the lane, no good. And the freshman with the big rebound, DeMars gets it back and tries to get it back up off the glass, and she is fouled.
Kennedy Allison picks up the foul, so at the line will go Nicole DeMars to shoot two.
5'5" junior. First shot is good.
9-6, 2:31 left to go here in the first quarter. Lady Lions with the lead.
2 fouls apiece by each team. Second throw on its way, good. Cooper back in as DeMars gets a breather. Bloom coming out to pick up Macy. It's still a 2-3 zone. Page Jump stop shot is up and in. Just a little 10-footer there on the left elbow. And she rolls it in. Now Minneapolis still man-to-man. Allison loses her person there for a little while. Bloom down the lane.
Nice
jumps it back
there.
out.
Ladies did a great job of sealing the lane on that one.
Shot from the outside, no good. And they get another offensive rebound. Oh.
I think that's a good call.
Dykeman with a hand on it. Allison could not get a handle on it. Goes out of bounds to Clay Center. Bloom throws it in. Out front. Steppe. Now a long shot by Bloom. Good. 11-10 Minneapolis with a 1-point lead. Allison's pass is out of bounds. So far, the bad passes are starting to accumulate now. Unforced turnovers will kill you. Bloom, nice crossover dribble. Long shot from the outside is good by Steppe. Another three, 2 in a row. One by Bloom, one by Steppe. Allison with the ball above her head. Minneapolis now trailing by 2 until then. Page hits one of her own from the outside. Kelsey Page. Three-pointer from beyond the arc. Minneapolis back on top by 1, 14-13. 52 seconds left first quarter. Bloom with the ball. J.C. Owens in for Minneapolis. Steppe has a little trouble handling the ball. Back to Bloom. Stolen by Macy. Tipped out of there, but it's tipped right to Steppe. Page with a good defense on Steppe. Reach-in foul on Macy, I believe, is going to be the call. And it is. Third team foul on Minneapolis. Ashland's first personal foul. 31 seconds left first quarter. Bloom with the ball. Looks for a pick. Give and go, and she can't handle it, but she picks, Clay Center picks up the loose ball.
Owens with a nice block there.
Oh.
Over the top,
over
Kennedy
the top,
Allison
yep.
has whistled with the foul, but it looked pretty clean from here.
Kennedy Allison picks up her second one.
2 quick fouls on Allison. She will head for the bench as Crossan comes back in for Minneapolis. Bloom to play it in for the Lady Tigers. Out front to Steppe. Dribble drive in the paint, kicks it out front, long shot, no good. And Cooper with the rebound and stick back on the offensive board. They're killing us right now with the rebounds. Pounds shot, no good. Partially blocked, and that's the way the first quarter will end. Clay Center 15, Minneapolis 14. We'll be back after a word from our sponsors.
And we don't have.
Sorry about that.
We don't have ours.
So
Sorry,
they're going to be read.
I will do that.
Well, I've got one here real quick. This will cover us. We want to thank Kenny Hendricks for his scorebooks. He donates those for our cause here. And if you ever have need of a scorebook, and these are nice ones, call Kenny Hendricks, Century Scorebooks, 392-0058. And we surely do appreciate Kenny and his scorebooks for sure.
We, with some technical difficulties, we're going to read the ads tonight. So at Lambert Insurance, Kent Lambert can make your shopping insurance easy with insurance plans changing all the time and cost increasing constantly. Getting coverage you need and affordable rates can be a challenge. Let Lambert Insurance in Minneapolis help. Also like to thank Bennett Autoplex, who supports the Minneapolis Lions. At Bennett Autoplex, you'll find a small-town family atmosphere with great prices on new and used cars. New vehicles including Buick and GMC trucks and SUVs. Serving their customers since 1957, Bennett Autoplex, Salina.
Possession arrow favors Big Blue, and we will play it in here to start the second quarter. J.C. Crossan plays it in to Ashland Macy. Now we've gone to a little bit of a 1-3-1 zone defense. Look for Clay Center. And the blocking foul on Clay Center as Ashlyn Macy gets into the paint. It's called on number 21, Nicole DeMars. It's her first. Play center's third team foul. Out front it goes. Now they're back in the 2-3 zone. And it goes to Steinbrock. Shots blocked nicely by Dykeman. All the way in. DeMars misses the layup. Bloom left-hand shot is good. Those girls can use the left hand, can't they, Scott?
Yeah, they can. That was some quick hands, quick movement. They got down the floor after the block and got down there quick.
Little trap out front. Forces the turnover. And she walks. Hess trying to get rid of that outlet pass and is whistled with the additional step. Boy, they're tall right now with Dykeman in there and Hess. 5'9", 5'11". That's a lot of height for us. Along with, another turnover. Bloom and a body check by Ashlyn Macy as Bloom comes up the court. That'll be Ashlyn's second personal foul.
Mara Pounds will check in for her.
Bloom with the ball in the backcourt clears the timeline. Just a minute into this second quarter. DeMars. And reach-in foul is the call.
On Pounds.
On Pounds. No, excuse me. Yeah, it is Pounds. I think they're off a little bit there, aren't they?
Yeah. Sixth team foul, though.
Bloom all the way down the lane. Shot off the glass, no good, and Pounds has the rebound for Minneapolis. Bloom's shot way off the glass. And Cooper's whistled with the reach-in foul. With that long pass, Cooper was easily able to get there. Just happened to get a little bit of the arm as she went by Page. 1-3-1 trap. Page, jump shot baseline, good. It's a two-pointer. And right now, Kelsey's shooting well from the outside. Bloom with a nice crossover dribble, kicks the ball over to Hess. DeMars has it, gets it back to Bloom. Give and go. Tipped out of there by Page, and she is whistled with a reach-in foul, I believe.
That's going to be number 7.
Fouls on number 22, Kelsey Page. That's her first.
Well, put him at the line.
1-1. DeMars.
It's perfect from the line earlier.
Boy, we cannot rebound. Hess. Off to Cooper. Dumps it down low. She is tall. Dykeman, the freshman, 5'11", shoots it right over the top. And plays center with a 19-16 lead. Page, baseline shot again, rimming off. This time Bloom has the long carom. And they have an easy, Page gets back just in time. Now Hess comes in there with the follow-up shot and is fouled.
Nice job by Kelsey Page to get down the floor. She flew down and got that block, and then they get the rebound and we get the foul. Bailey Walker picks up her first personal, 8th team foul. At the line is number 15, Victoria Hess.
First one rimming off. Two-shot foul. Hess shoots from the right shoulder. Second one on its way, bounces up and drops through. 20-16, Lady Tigers. Now Walker will run the point for Minneapolis as Macy sits the bench with 2 personal fouls. 1-3-1 trap, and we throw it away.
Second time in that same corner that we've zigged and thought we were zagging, and we throw the ball away. Turnover will go back to the Tigers.
Steppe with the ball down the lane she goes. Shot off the glass, good. They don't have any trouble getting into the paint, Steppe or Bloom.
6-point lead now for the Tigers, 22-16. We lose it out of bounds.
2 turnovers in a row. 22-16, Clay Center with a 6-point lead here. 5:25 left first half. Steppe with the ball out front. Now on the wing. Hess looks for a cutter. Steppe out on top. Down low to Franson. Steppe clear up top the circle. Franson again with a look. Now the freshman, 5'11", Dykeman has it. Out front, Steppe tries to crossover dribble around Pounds, and she ties her up. They get the ball right back.
Nice job by Pounds on that. Good hustle right there by the Lady Lions. It's going to go out of bounds.
Oh, yeah, she touched it right there. And it will be Minneapolis ball.
Nice hustle by J.C. Crossan right there on the defensive side, forcing the turnover.
Hess got to the ball. When she touched it, it was on the out-of-bounds line. Pounds with the ball. Gets it off to Walker. Now to Page down low, and she is fouled by Franson, I believe. 5th team foul on Clay Center. Page will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. And we could use these 2 free throws right here. First one on its way, no good. (22-16), Page second throw on its way. It is good.
Nice job by Kelsey, the answer on the second one. 22-17, Lady Lions trail.
DeMars with the ball in the back court, and a quick timeout, 30-second timeout called by the Clay Center coach. We'll take one too. Minneapolis trailing here, 22-17, first half action.
And we will have a word from our sponsors once again. It is fast, it's furious, and it's fun. It's Minneapolis Raceway. Minneapolis Raceway has brought you exciting races to Central Kansas and will continue this tradition. This fast track will give you and your family some of the most exciting races ever seen. Races start this spring at Minneapolis Raceway. Go Lions. C&R Plating would like to take this time to thank their many friends and customers for making their business what it is today. Kevin also wants to wish the Minneapolis Lions a great season. C&R Plating, happy to be a Minneapolis Lions backer.
Lady Tigers getting ready to play it in. Bloom to trigger the inbounds play. Now Steppe has the ball. Minneapolis still in a man-to-man. Franson out on the right wing. Nice play there by Mara Pounds to knock that ball out of bounds. I thought Bloom touched it last, and she did. Nice play by Pounds. Yeah.
Great hands by Mara right there. She forces the turnover.
Skip pass to Walker. Now Steinbrock back in the contest. Not a good pass there, as that was intercepted easy by Dykeman.
Yeah, rolled off her hands as she went to make that pass. And
Steppe with the ball, gets it off to DeMars. Now Bloom looks inside. There's the big freshman. It goes right off her hands and out of bounds.
22-17, Lady Tigers lead the Minneapolis Lions with 3:55 left in the second.
She is tall at 5'11". Skip pass to Page. Rescues the ball on the baseline. Now Walker. Steinbrock from the baseline. Shot good. Three-pointer by Allie Steinbrock. And we're back in this contest.
Nice job by Allie. Shows her range, stepping out nicely right there.
Backdoor, DeMars, jump shot, good. Boy, if you can just get away from your man, Bloom will get you the ball, and DeMars got all the way to the basket there. Pounds, baseline, bounce pass to Steinbrock. Now back to Morrow. Back to Allie. Walker. Pounds on the left wing. Dribble drive. Back to Walker. Three-pointer on its way. No good. Just off the back of the rim. DeMars has it for the Lady Tigers. Minneapolis still man-to-man defense. Franson. Bloom now down low. Steppe with an easy shot from the baseline. Ooh, Franson over the back.
Mars picks up the loose ball and puts it in, but wow.
No call.
Boy, Franson over the back, no call. Page shot, no good. Long carom comes all the way out to Walker. Now Pounds in the baseline, bounce pass to Crossan, back to Walker. Shot no good. Crossan tips that around, but DeMars has the rebound for Clay Center. 26-20. Bloom has her pocket picked by
Pounds. Mara does a great job there with the defensive side. Needs some help on the back.
Steppe gets it down low, and that ball is intercepted on a nice play by Crossan. Double team the 5'11 freshman down there, Dykeman. Now in close, Crossan shot no good, and DeMars on the backside has the rebound for the Lady Tigers. Bloom with the ball. Steppe, long shot, good. She's hit a couple of them over there.
From the same spot both times.
29-20.
Chasey's asking for a breather.
Walker, baseline, Page, and blocking foul is called on Franson. Sixth team foul on Clay Center. Minneapolis will play it in under her own basket.
Checking in will be number 10 for the Lady Lions,
Victoria Allison. Page to play it in. Cooper back in for the Lady Tigers. It goes way out front. Pounds, ooh, almost a walk. Now Walker on the left wing.
Nice pass there.
And she is fouled. Nice dribble drive on the low block, and she'll have a two-shot foul here as number 15, Hess.
Second personal foul on Hess.
And DeMars will report right back in as Hess picks up her second foul. Page will shoot two here. First throw right in there.
58 seconds left in the half.
Kelsey Page having a pretty good first half here.
Yes, she is. 29-21. Tigers with an 8-point lead at this point.
Second throw on its way. Good. Excellent free throw shooting here by Minneapolis. 50 seconds left, first half. Minneapolis would like to get the ball back here. Clay Center would like the last shot of this half. Cooper over to Steppe now. Franson. Dribble drive now. Bloom, long shot, rimming off. And the rebound by Clay Center. Stick back rolls off, and Page and the Clay Center opponent have a tie-up.
We struggled boxing out the other night, Mike. And
we did.
We are struggling again tonight. Granted, they've got some height on us, but they're just open, wide open underneath.
DeMars dribble drive in, loses the handle on it, but
Blocked.
is tipped out of there by Minneapolis.
It was blocked by Victoria Allison.
Nice hands by Victoria. Good to have Dale back with us tonight, Mike.
Yeah.
22 seconds left in the half.
DeMars over to Cooper. Now Bloom has it down on the low block, back to DeMars. They pull it right back out. Steppe finds Bloom. Down the lane she goes. One-hand runner, no good. Good grief.
Wow.
Called a tie-up, should have been a foul, but we get the ball. 4 seconds
Possession
left.
arrow favors Minneapolis. Victoria Allison will play it in. I hope Walker knows how much time's on the clock. Page knows.
Does she?
Nope, she doesn't. Nope.
No. I guess she did know how much time was on it. That's how the first half will end. 29-22. I can't talk tonight. Clay Center Lady Tigers with a 7-point lead. We'll take a quick break here, and we'll be back with some stats after a word from some of our sponsors.
Welcome back to Clay Center, Kansas at the Clay Center High School Gymnasium. We're getting ready for second half action.
Sorry about that, guys.
The Lady Lions are being hosted by Clay Center Tigers, who with the possession arrow will inbound the ball, leading 29-22.
Bloom gets it into the hands of Steppe. Steppe has the ball at the top of the key, and I'll give it back to Mike.
Yeah, Minneapolis moves into a zone, and that skip pass could have been almost intercepted by Crossan. 2-1-2 looking zone, or it's a matchup zone. We'll wait and see. No, it's still man-to-man defense. And it goes to Hess. Shot no good. Looked like she almost was fouled, but nice job by Steinbrock. Ripped that ball out of there. Now it's stolen by Hess.
Oh, she's walked.
Thank you. It's unusual that Ashland did not see her coming from behind. Ashland usually has very good presence of mind to know what's around her, and she did not see that one coming. And I'll talk about fast was Hess flying up there and getting the hand on that loose ball.
Down low to Steinbrock. Now back out to Walker. In Macy goes. Has a shot, but passes it up. Walker has a look. Steinbrock shot. Rimming off. Crossan almost gets a hand on it, but it's Hess cleaning the glass for the Lady Tigers. Bloom with the ball. DeMars. Entry pass to Cooper. Shot no good.
She's fouled.
Fouled by Bailey Walker as they had the quick whistle on Bailey. I thought Bailey may have been clean on that one, but awfully close. Her second personal foul at the line will be Cooper.
Two-shot foul for Cooper. First one up and in. 30-22, just underway here in the second half. Holly Cooper's second free throw on its way. It is good also, nothing but net. 9-point lead by the Lady Tigers. Macy with the ball right wing to Bailey Walker. Gets it out front. Page, Crossan. Baseline drive. Good ball movement by Minneapolis. Walker on the right wing.
A very quick zone. They moved the ball very well.
Macy shot no good, and Bloom right there for the rebound.
Very quick to get to the loose ball, so.
Steppe, baseline drive, shot is blocked by Crossan. Macy gets it off to Walker, one-on-one, in she goes. It's a blocking foul on the Clay Center girl. Looks like DeMar is under the pile.
She was falling before the ball, before Bailey ever got to her, so nice job by Bailey Walker.
Two-shot foul for Bailey Walker, 6:16 left, third quarter. Walker to the free throw line. As DeMar's second personal foul. Free throw, front rim. Well, Minneapolis is going to have to work their way back into this. Clay Center is not just going to lay down and let us have it. Second free throw is up and in by Walker. Now Minneapolis with an 8-point deficit here. Entry pass tipped and picked up. Nice hands there, and we almost lose it anyway. Hess with the quick hands. She is fast for a tall girl, 5'9". Page, entry pass. Good grief. Hess had an arm right across the top of Crossan. And a 30-second timeout is called for and granted to the Clay Center coach. We'll have a message from a couple of our sponsors here.
Well, I'll go ahead and say once again, thanks to Kenny Hendricks and Century Scorebooks for the use of the scorebooks. And without Kenny Hendricks and Century Scorebooks, we wouldn't have a score to give, Mike. How's that one for a lead-in?
We couldn't total them.
Thank you, Kenny Hendricks and Century Scorebooks.
All right, Eagle Communications, home of ECTV, high-speed internet, 910 KINA and 99 KG, the proud sponsor of tonight's hometown coverage of Lions Sports. Listen to Lions Sports on SalinaPost.com.
Welcome back to Clay Center as Mike Perry, myself, Scott Oshman, and Dale Leach here. 31-23, Tigers with the lead over the Lady Lions.
DeMars to Cooper, Hess, shot, no good. Big rebound by Bloom. Now Cooper has it.
There was a block by the Lions on the shot there.
DeMars back to Steppe. Hess has it. Now Bloom, three-pointer on its way, good. We're gonna have to guard her.
She did a great job of catching, stepping, and shooting.
13-point lead, her 11-point lead.
Yeah. Walker with the ball out front to Page. 2-3 zone by Clay Center. Baseline drive by Macy. Tie-up is called. Is almost a turnover as we tried to get the ball down low, but forced it through 2 defenders, and it was picked up, but Ashland quick to jump on it and tie it up. Possession arrow to Minneapolis. Now crossing shot, no good. That inbounds pass caught crossing right in the middle of the paint. Now
nice
down low, shot no good. Cooper has her shot blocked by Steinbrock.
How quick they are to hit the backside of the boards, though, Mike. They are ready in position, ready to catch that backside rebound every single time.
Steppy with the ball, dribble drive, kicks it out to DeMars. Entry pass is picked off by Crossan as they try to get it into Hess. Page on the left wing, Steinbrock. Macy skip pass to Page. Dribble drive in the paint she goes, jump shot, rimming in.
Nice job by Kelsey Page. Leading the way for the Lady Lions with 12 points as of right now.
DeMars walking dribble. Gets it off to Cooper. Back to DeMars, now Hess, jump shot from the outside, rimming out. That was halfway down and came back out. Nice jump shot from the outside by Hess. Page, long three-pointer on its way, front rim, no good. Walker gets a hand on it. Hess comes out of there with the ball. Having a little trouble dribbling. Picks up her dribble, though. Rescues the ball. Now Clay Center on the offensive end here. Long shot by Cooper. Off the glass, no good. Steinbrock has it. Gets it off to Macy. Gets it down low to Crossan, shot up and in. Nice pass by Macy. Gets it to Crossan down on the low block as Hess was still in the backcourt. And a nice play there by Ashland to recognize the open player down low, and we get J.C. Crossan on the scorer's book.
34-27 Tigers with the lead, 3:21 left to go in the third. Here's a word from our sponsors.
Where do you go when you need groceries? Jeans IGA, of course. Jeans is proud to be a sponsor of Minneapolis sports and hopes that you'll encourage your children to be as competitive in the classroom as they are in sports. Jeans IGA, a proud sponsor of tonight's game. There are careers in high demand that offer high pay. Learn the skills you need to receive top pay in programs like machine tool technology, welding, or HVAC at Salina Area Technical College. Life's a trip. Get directions and log into salinatech.edu.today.
We're back underway here. 3:20 left in the third quarter. Clay Center with the ball and a 7-point lead. Entry pass to Friesen, or
blocked by Macy.
It was a nice block. Franson, excuse me.
Possession arrow to the Tigers.
Bloom to play it in. Dykeman with it. DeMars skip pass to Franson. Baseline shut down nicely by Crossan. DeMars.
Now we're in a 2-3 zone.
They're in no hurry.
Oh, well, it's kind of a matchup zone, isn't it?
A few of us are. Out front it goes to Bloom. Page with a good defense on Steppy. Now DeMars down the lane she goes. Ball is tipped out of there and picked up by Kennedy Allison. Nice defense by Minneapolis. Walker left wing. Out front to Macy. Walker has a touch. Macy entry pass to Crossan. Turnaround shot is stuffed by Dykeman. She is long.
She is.
She's 5'11" now. What's she going to be when she gets out of here?
I hope 5'11". DeMars with the ball. Clay Center Lady Tigers with a 7-point lead here. Skip pass to Bloom. She'll take that shot. Front rim no good, and Walker cuts in front of the defender for that rebound. Gets it off to Macy. Dribble drive into the paint. Pass to Page. Scoop shot off the glass. Good. They're going to count it, and a foul is called. She'll get the and one. Kelsey Page with a nice dribble drive into the paint. And the foul is called on Steppe.
Steppe's first personal foul. Nice job by Kelsey Page.
Kelsey with a chance to get this down to, and she does, 4-point lead.
Nice job by the Lady Lions.
Well, we were 11 down, now we're down 4.
34-30, Lady Lions coming, trying to get back into this. Minute 43 left to go here in the third. Dale?
All right. Do you want the ultimate adrenaline rush? Jump from planes, rappel from helicopters, shoot the most sophisticated weapons on Earth. Find out how by calling the U.S. Army at 785-827-3666. City Pharmacy has brought you quality professional pharmaceuticals since 1963. Joe and Amber Wall will help you with your medications, durable medical equipment, cosmetics, gifts, and greeting cards. Your hometown pharmacy, City Pharmacy in downtown Minneapolis.
You know that Dale, but it's got that pep band up there. It's got 3 tubas playing up there. It's got a little girth to it.
You can hear them, can't you? Them tubas.
Minute 43 left, third quarter. Minneapolis down 4 here as the Lady Lions are getting back into this thing. A good stop here is just what the doctor ordered. If Minneapolis can coax a turnover, Franson, long shot, no good.
Nice
Allison
job.
with a good rebound right in front of the 5'11" freshman Dykeman.
We had the position.
Yes, very good defensive rebound. Walker skip past Macy. Allison has it. A little
spread.
jump. That would be a foul on Bloom.
Fouls on number 23, Alex Bloom. That's her first, team third. Checking in for the Lady Lions number
Lady
13
Tigers.
foul on Clay Center, and Minneapolis will play it in. Pounds back in for Minneapolis. In the paint she goes. Macy shot no good, and the rebound by Franson. Stolen by Pounds. She is hacked.
Nice job, Mara Pounds.
Great move and a steal on that outlet pass, and she goes in for the layup and is fouled by Franson.
number 11, Macy Franson. That's her third.
That's her third, and they're going to get her out of there as Holly Cooper will report back in. Pounds with 2 shots here. First free throw, front rim.
Checking in for the Lady Lions number 34.
You can see Mara playing with a little more confidence all the time, the more varsity experience
Yeah.
she gets.
Her defense has been tremendous. She's got great defensive intensity. And the shot is nothing but net. Nice job on the adjustment on the free throw.
Got the second. Minneapolis down 3 here.
Kate Steinbrock checks in for the Lady Lions. Minute left in the third. 34-31, Lady Lions trail by 3.
In down low, Dykeman's shot no good,
Blocked by Allison, I think.
and they get the offensive rebound again. Steppe over to Bloom.
Oh, wow, nice job by Kennedy Allison. Steps in and takes Macy Dykeman.
Dykeman lowers the shoulder, and Allison had no place to go but hit the deck. And the foul is Dykeman's second. 35 seconds left in the third quarter. Minneapolis would like a good look here. Kate Steinbrock gets it into Owens. Oh, tipped out of there by Clay Center.
Luckily, they were draping her pretty good. Must have got a hand on that.
Kate Steinbrock to play it in. Macy has the ball. Macy in the paint, gets it down low to Owens, and the reach-in foul is called.
I think on Cooper. Let's see for sure.
Yes,
Fouls on number 14, Holly Cooper. That's her second.
that's the 15th foul on Clay Center. We'll play it in. Out front, Allison shot, air ball.
Couldn't tell if it was tipped or not, apparently not.
22 to shoot here. Clay Center will get the last shot of the third quarter here. Cooper with the ball, back to DeMars. Dykeman looking down low. Minneapolis has Pounds playing.
Nice job by Kate Steinbrock there. 1.4, you got to get them tight here. Prevent the
man-to-man defense here. Long shot by Steppe. It had the angle. It was right on line, but short. And that's the way the third quarter will end. Minneapolis did a good job getting back into this contest. Just down 3 now. 34-31, Clay Center Lady Tigers still with a 3-point lead. We'll hear a few messages from our sponsors.
And Lambert Insurance, Kent Lambert can make shopping for insurance easy. With insurance plans changing all the time and costs increasing constantly, getting coverage you need at affordable rates can be a challenge. Let Lambert Insurance in Minneapolis help. Your Minneapolis Hometown Hardware is always there when you need an appliance, paint, tool. Well, truthfully, the list just goes on and on and on. So the next time you need something, almost anything, go to Hometown Hardware, Minneapolis. They've probably got it.
Much better job there in the third quarter, Mike, for the Lady Lions. Outscored the Tigers 9-5, and they had a nice job. Got some scoring from J.C. Crossan as well as Mara Pounds to add to it. They've kind of got themselves back into this. Now just down by 3, 34-31 with fourth quarter play. And much better job on the defensive side, much better job of boxing out. It was kind of hard on there in the first half, but they did a nice job of boxing out there in the third quarter.
Skip pass to Steinbrock, it's up and in. And there's a steal by Macy, 1-on-3, and she gives it right back to him. Ill-advised
she had nobody
Macy
there to help her.
Yeah, it was a heck of a steal, though. 34-33, Minneapolis down 1. Clay Center with the ball. Steppe gets it off to Bloom. Now to Mars. Skip pass to Cooper. Back to Hess, shot, good. She can shoot. 36-33, Minneapolis down 3. Clay Center, and Hess tries to intercept that pass. It was tipped partway through there. Steinbrock, Alley, with a nice job getting to the ball. And the foul is whistled on Hess.
Wow, we're in the 1-and-1, and we only have one team foul right now, guys.
Now, if we can hit free throws down the stretch, we got a chance to work our way back into this thing from the charity stripe. Free throw, rimming in. Allie Steinbrock hits the front end of the 1-and-1. Lady Lions just down 2 here. This has not been easy tonight, has it, Scott?
No, it hasn't.
Free throw good. She got them both.
Back to a 1-point ball game, 36-35. Allie Steinbrock having a great game, so is Kelsey Page.
Steppe with the ball, gets it off to Hess, looks for a cutter, finds DeMars in the paint, jump shot, good. One thing about these girls, they can shoot.
And they're balanced, Mike. They've got quite a few of their girls scoring. So.
Now they had 7 score in the first half. That's quite a few. Skip pass to Macy. Doubles down to Crossan, shot, no good. Right there.
Didn't put it off the glass.
Bloom has the ball now for Clay Center.
Let the glass be your friend.
You're absolutely right. Bloom. DeMars, high arcing shot, no good. Hess had a hand on it, goes out of bounds. It will be Big Blues ball. Play in. I do mean high arcing shot. That thing was about to draw water. Page, long shot from the corner off the back of the rim, no good. And Bloom right there, Steppe has the rebound for the Tigers. Good defense by Minneapolis. Page tight on Steppe. Walker right there in front of Hess. Thought about a steal. Now Bloom. They do not handle the ball extremely well. DeMars off to Hess. Not much happening on the offensive end here, and there's an unforced error as they throw it out of bounds. Just what we needed, as Minneapolis will regain possession here as Clay Center threw the ball out of bounds. 5:30 left in this contest, and we could use a bucket here. Steinbrock out front to Macy. Back to Page, shot on its way. Front rim, no good. Walker with the rebound, back to Page. And a reach-in foul on Bloom.
No, I think 21 got it instead. Oh, you're right. I'm sorry about that.
That should be Bloom's second, I believe.
8th team foul.
Wow. Page to the free throw line, another 1-and-1 here. 5:14 left in this contest. First one on its way, it is good. Boy, Kelsey's been solid from that free throw line tonight. (38-36), Big Blue down 2 here. Second throw on its way, rimming in. You got them both. Just a 1-point ball game here. Minneapolis down 1. Hess with the ball for Clay Center. Skip pass to Cooper. Looks for a cutter and is tipped out of there nicely by Crossan. Picked up by Walker on a nice defensive play by Minneapolis. Macy on the right wing. Steinbrock down low, out front to Walker. Has a look at a three. Now Macy, baseline, dribble drive. Steinbrock out front, lets it go, rimming in.
Oh
Front
my
rim,
goodness.
back rim, fall in.
A 3-point, and she rims it in. Nice job, Allie Steinbrock. And the Lady Lions have taken back the lead, 40-38.
Man, it's been a long time since we could say
First,
they've been
first
in the
quarter
lead.
sometime.
40-38, Lady Lions just took the lead on a three-pointer by Allie Steinbrock. And a timeout is called by, I believe, the Clay Center coach. We'll take 1, 2, and hear a few words from our sponsor.
Bennett Autoplex supports the Minneapolis Lions. At Bennett Autoplex, you'll find a small-town family atmosphere with great prices on new and used cars. New vehicles including Buick and GMC trucks and SUVs. Serving their customers since 1957. Bennett Autoplex, Salina. If you're searching for the right insurance to fit your needs, look no further. American Family Insurance has been providing security and peace of mind for more than 80 years because they want to protect what matters most. Call Scott Osherman in Minneapolis, your American Family Insurance agent, whoever Scott Osherman is. Welcome back.
I know that guy.
Do you?
40-38. I feel Lady Lions with the lead here, 40-38. And nice job by the Lady Lions to fight back into this, guys.
Well, they got their tall 2 freshmen back in there again, and they worked us down low last time. So Steinbrock and Allison are going to have to box out down on the low blocks for that defensive rebound. Dykeman looking inside for Franson. Now Bloom gets it back to Dykeman, and ball is intercepted by Allison as Dykeman could not get a handle on the ball. Right wing, Macy. Now Walker. Steinbrock. Skip pass to Macy. Now Page. They tip it away. Layup, good. Here we go, trying to take some air out of the ball, I think. And
Foul possibly could have been called there, but it wasn't.
possibly. I would have to agree. It was
Very close.
a reach in. Full timeout taken by Coach Weatherman. We'll take 1, 2. And we're all knotted up at 40 apiece. 3:55 left, fourth quarter. We'll hear a couple words from our sponsor.
CNR Plating would like to take this time to thank their many friends and customers for making their business what it is today. Kevin also wants to wish the Minneapolis Lions a great season. CNR Plating, happy to be a Minneapolis Lions backer. State Bank of Delphus, the Ottawa County Bank in Minneapolis are locally owned community banks which offer traditional accounts such as checking, savings, certificates of deposits, IRAs and loans, and online banking. But most important, they're committed to making your banking experience as easy and personal as possible. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Well, guys, Kelsey Page having a great night, as well as Allie Steinbrock. Kelsey was 17 points so far, and Allie right behind her was 16. And they've done both a nice job. Going to have it a little bit more here with 3:53 left to go and a tie ball game.
Scorekeeper's button happy there.
Bounce pass to Allison, kicks it out to Page. Tight 2-3 zone matchup type by Clay Center, and blocking. Oh, we just
out
lose
of
it.
bounds.
Out of bounds off the knee, and we give it right back to him.
Kind of thought there was a foul over there.
Could have been.
Steppe with the ball, guarded by Page. Franson with the ball above her head, and Bloom comes to get it.
Tied at 40, 3:22 to go.
Dykeman. Franson. That's a ball tipped out of there by Allison. A jump ball. Nice play by Kennedy Allison. The quick hands. Franson about lost it. And Allison about took it away from her. Tie-up is called, and the possession arrow favors Clay Center. DeMars with the ball. Now Dykeman looks for a cutter. In the lane she goes. Kicks it back down low to Dykeman, and
good foul. That was going to go in.
Shot was blocked, but Allie is whistled with the foul. She must have caught her on the hand or on the wrist somehow. It's a good block by Allie, though, and Dykeman to the free throw line to shoot two. First one is good.
Freshman 5'11" can even shoot some free throws out there.
Only the second team foul on the Lions.
Second throw on its way, no good.
Oh.
We lose it. And they lose it. Another tie-up.
We get it.
Boy,
Wow.
we had it and lost it. Tie-up. Possession arrow to Minneapolis. And we're down 1 point. 2:53 left in this contest. Macy to Page. Walker around to Steinbrock. Back to Page. Baseline drive. Jump stop. I think she walked.
Yeah. Good call by the official. She didn't quite. She tried to jump stop and go through that, then I think tripped and.
I think a little pressure wouldn't hurt a thing. I don't think these Lady Tigers are that good at ball handlers. Dykeman gets it off to Franson. Looks at a three and passes. Now Bloom has it. Dykeman has the ball tipped away to Mars, and reach and foul by Walker is the call.
Only the third team foul.
Oh, they're calling it on Clay Center.
3-second call.
3-second call.
Before the foul.
So he had the 3-second call before they had the foul.
Now we take a timeout.
Coach Weatherman calls a quick 30-second timeout. We'll take one too. Minneapolis back with the ball now after the turnover by Clay Center. And we'll hear a word or two from our sponsors.
We trail 41-40 with 2:18 to go. It's fast, it's furious, and it's fun. It's Minneapolis Raceway. Minneapolis Raceway has brought you exciting races to Central Kansas and will continue this tradition. This fast track will give you and your family some of the most exciting races ever seen. Races start this spring at Minneapolis Raceway. Go Lions. Minneapolis Junior Senior High School linebackers are proud to continue their long-term support of the broadcasts of these Lions games. Join us as we support student activities and the teachers of MJ SHS. Go Lions. We're with you all the way.
Well, we're back here, Clay Center, Kansas, America, and we've got a game on our hands. Minneapolis down 1 with the ball, 2:18 left in this contest, 41-40. And we're underway here. Macy with the ball, clears the timeline, gets a pick from Steinbrock. Bounce pass down low, shot is up and in by Allison. Nice play there.
Nice play right there, and a great ball movement by Ashlyn Macy. Lady Lions retake the lead.
Kennedy Allison with the hoop.
Nice design play there by Coach Weatherman as he drew up that one. That was perfect. Dykeman out front to Steppe. Long shot on its way. Ooh. She has hit 3 threes tonight, I believe.
You're exactly right. That's a big one right there.
Steinbrock out front, off to Macy. Back to Steinbrock, three-pointer of her own. Good.
Nice job by Allie Steinbrock. She is having a great game tonight. Another big three right there. That puts us back up by 1. And a nice shot by Allie Steinbrock. Minute 33 left, 45-44. This one's getting to be a close one, Mike.
Boy, we had an answer for Steppe as Steppe buried the three from the right elbow. Steinbrock gets an open look, and she hammers down one of her own. And we're back in the lead. This could go back and forth all the way to the end.
Well, they left Steinbrock as open as we left Steppe.
Yeah, yeah, and they're both shooters. Steppe, you got to watch Steppe as well as Bloom. Bloom's had 2 threes. Steppe's had 3. Both of those girls can play ball, and both of them can shoot. But we've got some shooters of our own. Kelsey Page done a great job, as well as Allie Steinbrock. And at any given time, Bailey Walker can hit, as well as Ashlyn Macy. Ashlyn always puts in a quiet night as far as points, but she does a lot as the general on that floor.
DeMars with the ball for Clay Center. Minute 30 left in this contest. Dykeman with the ball. Back to Bloom. Bloom has a look. Now Franson. Freshman. 2 freshmen on the floor for Clay Center. And they are pretty good ball players. Franson with the ball above her head, out front to Dykeman. Skip pass to Franson. Back to Bloom.
A minute left to go in the ball game. Clay Center with the ball.
Good defense by Big Blue. Under a minute now. DeMars picks up her dribble, gets it in the corner to Franson. We have a foul or 2 to give. Macy with a good defense, gets ball screen by Steppe. Gets it off to Dykeman. Baseline drive, double dribble by Franson, no call.
And
they get the rebound, but Kennedy Allison ties it up. Possession arrow. Clay Center.
2 no calls there.
Yeah.
One on us and one on them.
33 seconds.
I will say they're consistent about it.
Franson now to Steppe. Out front to Bloom. Back to Franson, in to Dykeman. Left-hand shot, no good. What a play by Allison.
She gets the ball.
Yes.
Oh, man,
nice
what a
job.
play by
Timeout
Kennedy
call.
Allison.
There you go.
Nice job by Bailey Walker to get the quick timeout, too, as they were coming to get her. 16 seconds left in this contest. Walker with the presence of mind to call a timeout to reorganize as
Coach Weatherman was trying to get it. He was trying to get it, get the timeout called. 45-44, 16.46. Lady Lions had the ball. I'll tell you, Mike, we got away with one down there. The freshman had it point blank underneath. They got the rebound. Kennedy Allison did a great job of tipping away. She went down on the floor. Nice job, Kennedy Allison, to go after that. And we get it back into our possession. Nice job of the Lady Lions.
She picked up her own mess, and I thought she was going right back up with it, but Allison with some great hands tipped that ball out of there. Jumped on the loose ball, and it squirted out right to a Minneapolis player, and we're back in business here with a 1-point lead.
Kennedy's had several good defensive efforts in this half that we were missing in the first half with her foul trouble.
Exactly.
16.4, we got to get it in, and you know they're going to foul. We got to hit her free throws.
Still in the 1-and-1, 8 team fouls on Clay Center. So as Scott mentioned, we should be at the free throw line with not too much time being allowed to run off this clock as Clay Center is coming to get us right now.
Full court press.
Walker to play it in for Minneapolis gets it in the backcourt to Page. And the reach-in foul by DeMars.
Boy, I got a little nervous there. Kelsey went into no man's range right there.
She got on the sideline. I was nervous too when he blew that whistle.
Kelsey will go to the line to shoot a 1-on-1.
12.5 seconds left. Page at the free throw line, 1-on-1 here. And it sure would be nice to get at least one of them. First one on its way is good. Man, she's been solid from the free throw line tonight. 46-44, Minneapolis up 2 with just 12 seconds left in this contest. Second throw on its way. It is rimming in. 3-point lead by Minneapolis. Token pressure by Ashlyn Macy. DeMars with the ball, and a quick timeout called by Clay Center's coach. With just 6.5 seconds left, they know they've got to shoot the three.
Yeah, they do, and I don't think their players knew that. They took it down low and started to kick it out. Their coach wisely called a timeout right there, Mike, because I don't think they were looking at looking for the three.
They were going to run out of time quick.
Yeah, they were.
6.5 seconds left. It's 44-41, Minneapolis.
47-44.
Excuse me. Yes.
A lot of people.
I can't see the clock.
Okay.
A lot of people won't coach it this way, but I do. We've got 3 fouls to give. I let them throw the ball in and let a second.
Away from the ball.
Yeah.
Away from the ball.
Away from the ball. Go ahead and, go ahead and foul real quick.
Yeah, foul. You got to foul. Don't let them shoot the three.
Just don't want to shoot with them shooting the three.
Not shooting the three, but
away from the ball. So,
you can cover them up.
That's
let a couple seconds run off. We'll do it again about 3 times in a row. And they won't have enough left.
Yeah, we got 2 fouls. Why not go for the
got 6 players on the floor, so.
Crossing comes back out. So it's Allison, Steinbrock, Macy, Walker, and Page. And they're setting up a play to get that shot off. Out front, Steppe. Back to Franson.
Oh, nice
Good
job.
Foul.
Nice job right there. 2.2 seconds left.
Kennedy Allison with the foul.
That's a good foul. Now you definitely have to watch out where you foul, as Scott mentioned earlier. Bloom to play it in to Steppe.
Yeah.
They throw it away.
That's it.
That's it.
Wow.
Wow, nice one right there. I'll tell you, the coach wanting it on the arm. It could have been close, but.
Well, even so, it wouldn't have.
Looked like Page was straight up over there, so it was good defensive play as she tried to get the shot off.
If it was a foul, they just would have. If it was a foul, they just would have been another throw-in. So.
Well, as long as they don't unplug you, Dale, I guess you're okay.
Yeah, 47-44. The Lady Lions come back after being down by 11 in the start of the third quarter. We were down by 9 at half. Couldn't get. Both teams came up empty on their first trips down the court. The Clay Center added to it, making an 11-point lead, and from then on, things changed around. The Lady Lions started cutting away. We had quite an unchallenged streak of scoring there, if I remember right, in the third, and got back within 2 and 3, got within 1 twice before we took the lead, and come back and win by 3 here, 47-44. Over the Lady Tigers of Clay Center, and we break that losing streak. That's big medicine needed there, guys.
Wasn't easy.
The Lady Lions go to
6-2.
Yes, 6-2 on the season, and we'll play Beloit next Friday.
At Beloit or?
No, it is at Beloit. I saw Jay Macy and talked to Jay Macy. It is at Beloit on Friday.
Well, great game by the Lady Lions, and what a offensive output by Kelsey Page and Allie Steinbrock, both in double figures. Scott's tallying up the totals, but big night for the 2 seniors, and some big minutes by Mara Pounds off the bench. Kennedy Allison with some great hustle when she's in there. Defensively, it's noticeable when she's hustling on the defensive end. Had some just some really nice tip-aways, a couple of steals, a couple big rebounds late in this game. Minneapolis fought back from 11 down to get the win, but gosh, it was not easy for the ladies here tonight as Clay Center was up to the task with Steppe and Bloom hitting from the outside, but I was most impressed with the two freshmen, Franson and Dykeman, 5'11", 5'9", down low. They're
going to be a formidable team next
good.
year.
Yeah.
Wow.
Formidable team.
I'll tell you guys, run through some scoring real quick, and we probably are going to have to log off and log back in case Coach Weatherman comes up here. But let's run through some scoring real quick. Clay Center 15-14 at the end of one. Clay Center outscored us in the second quarter and had the lead at the half as they scored 14 to our 8. In the third quarter, we outscored them 9-5. In the fourth quarter, though, that was the difference. We outscored the Lady Tigers 16-10 as we were able to come away with the victory tonight. This is the impressive stat, guys. 13-16 from the free throw line.
Very good.
Nice job. 13-16 by the Lady Lions from the free throw line. Nice job tonight. Scoring-wise, for the Clay Center Tigers.
Well, that was the game. I don't mean to interrupt. That was the game right there.
Yeah. Macy Franson with 2, 3 points by Dykeman, 4 by Cooper, 5 by Hess, 8 by DeMars. Steppe and Bloom, they had their night, 11 each, and they hit some big threes for them that kept them going, had the lead quite a bit through there, but they were able to get some scoring for the Lady Tigers. For Minneapolis, though, Mara Pounds with 1, J.C. Crossan with 2 by Kennedy Allison, 4 by Bailey Walker, and 19 by Allie Steinbrock, and 20 by Kelsey Page. Kelsey Page, 9 for 10 from the free throw line.
Wow.
She missed her first one, guys, and then was lights out from the free throw line from that point on. Nice job by Kelsey Page tonight as she 9 for 10 from the free throw line, 20 points, leading the way for the Lady Lions. Allie Steinbrock right behind her, though, as she was 2 for 2 from the line. 3 big three-pointers by Allie, and she had 19 points. Great effort by the Lady Lions tonight as they win tonight's matchup 47-44. Guys, I think we probably ought to go ahead and
well, we've got 17 minutes till tip off, but who knows? Yeah, let's go ahead and sign off, and we'll come back on. Hopefully we'll catch an interview with Coach Weatherman. If you're listening on SalinaPost.com, you will have to re-log in. If you're listening on Channel 2 Eagle Communications at home, just hang tight. We'll be right back. Oh, here comes Coach Weatherman now. So we'll just watch him, guys, and I'll tell you when we need to cut off.
Okay. So I'll let you.
9 of 10 from the free throw line.
Sorry, I missed you the last couple of games, Dale.
Well, we're going to go ahead and keep it here. Coach Weatherman just is joining us up here, and Coach Weatherman, thanks for coming up and joining us tonight. First of all, nice job by the girls fighting back into this to get back in, especially after going down at the half and being down even in the third quarter going into the fourth. Ladies did a great job of fighting back into this and showing some tenacity. I thought the difference was we finally started getting some backside rebounds and boxing out and blocking out in the low on the backside rebounds.
Yeah, we just kind of stood around in the first half and didn't do a good job on the boards, and they got a couple second opportunity baskets and allowed them to lengthen that lead at halftime, and we came out and did a nice job in the first quarter, and we kind of got to standing around in the second quarter, and that got us in trouble.
Overall, 13 of 16 from the free throw line. That was the difference down the stretch. Nice job by the girls. They hit some big free throws down the line. 9 for 10 for Kelsey, and Allie 2 for 2. Allie had a big night with 3 big threes. Was answering Steppe as well as Bloom. Both of those girls juniors and doing a great job for the Tigers, but we had an answer for them as well.
Yeah, those Steppe and Bloom are really nice players. Going back to last year, we knew that we were going to have to stop those two when we came in here. I didn't want it. We threw a triangle and 2 on them the second half. I didn't want to show that in the first half, and and allow them to have time at halftime. You make some halftime adjustments. I doubt that's the first time they've seen it all year, but I wanted them to think going in halftime that's what we were going to do, is just playing straight up. And for the better part of the third quarter, they really struggled with their offense and allowed us to kind of climb back into the game.
Well, it was one of those games where you have to attack a zone. They started out 2-3 zone and ended up with a little 1-3-1 trap, but throwing over the top, we got some open shooters. Finally got some pretty good ball movement, and we got open looks. And as luck would have it, we were hitting tonight from the outside. Allie and Kelsey both were able to knock down the long ball for you here tonight.
Yeah, get a couple things there. Like you said, we got better ball movement, going in the second half, and I was really pleased with that because the ball's been kind of sticking at times for us this year. And one of the adjustments we've made this over Christmas break, getting JC back, was we were able to take Allie and move her out on the perimeter a little bit more, and allow her to, with her shooting ability, to be able to step out and knock that three-point shot down.
I had one question. JC's leg, is she 80%, 90%? She's still working her way back. How is?
Still working her way back, but I can guarantee you every night that JC's going to go out and play as hard as she can. She's just so excited to be back, and we'll take JC anyway and get her. She's such a valuable asset to us as far as the intensity she brings on the defensive end of the court and rebounding.
Well, I was really impressed, Kennedy Allison, late in the game with the quick hands, the rebounds, the steals, the extra effort down on the floor. Got a couple loose balls for us. Those were keys to the back end of this game, along with the free throw shooting. I was just amazed. Free throw shooting, 13 of 16 tonight, and our hustle, the girls started to get to the point where they were really getting after it there late in the game.
Yeah, one of the things we talked about at halftime was how Clay Center was beating us to all the loose balls, and that's just a little bit of want to, and the girls, once things started rolling for us, they we had a little bit more energy, and obviously, Kennedy did a nice job taking that charge there, and that kind of lit a fire underneath us as well, and we did a really nice job on the defensive end of deflecting some balls. We just played with a little bit more energy in the second half on both ends of the ball than we have played here coming back from Christmas break.
It's a tough stretch coming after Christmas break with the 4 games that we've got, and it was good to see us come away on the road with a victory, against a very, I'd say, even though the record doesn't show it, a pretty darn good Clay Center team.
Exactly. You can look at our schedule, and you probably won't find a tougher 4-game stretch in our whole season. And and coming out of Christmas break, like you said, and 3 of those being on the road, it's a really tough stretch. And I knew, that it would really challenge us and find out what kind of ball club we had. Like I said, I'm proud of the girls for fighting back tonight, getting this one on the road. I'll be honest with you, I was a little bit nervous when it got down to 11, but we stayed with it. We didn't panic, and we started being a little bit more patient on offense. We were able to get ourselves back in the game first, and then it's kind of like the other night with Southeast when we smelled blood. We were a little bit more aggressive and did a nice job at finishing that thing off.
Well, congratulations with the win, Coach Weatherman, and good luck, Beloit this Friday.
This Friday, and like I just told the girls in the locker room, if you can't get up for Beloit, you're not for Minneapolis. So,
yeah, and it's a stigma. It is a stigma going into Beloit to play Beloit.
Yep, it'll be a tough one. I'm hoping that second game last year we were able to maybe get the monkey off our back a little bit, so there's not so much pressure going into this game. We really struggled with Beloit through the years, and that was a big win for us at the end of the last season. Like I said, hopefully the monkey's off our back and we can just relax and not worry about the crowd up there and what's on their jerseys. We can just go out and play basketball.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, Coach, we appreciate you coming up and chatting with us. Congratulations on a nice win on the road. We'll be with you on Friday, buddy.
Thank you.
Thank you, Coach. 47-44 is the final as the Minneapolis Lady Lions come away with a big win on the road against the Clay Center Lady Tigers, as Minneapolis comes away with the victory tonight. And nice effort, Mike, overall. As you and I talked about, pretty impressive, 13 of 16 from the free throw line. We've not done that in the past.
No.
We have streaks where we hit some big free throws, but 13 of 16 down the line, nice job. We were able to come back and get into this one. You know, he mentioned, and I hadn't thought about it. I was looking at the defense watching. I thought they were in a zone. You thought they were in a man. He called it. It's triangle and two.
Yeah.
And, you know, that was an adjustment that he made at half, and it's a very good point that he made.
The other question I had for him, I forgot to ask him about that junk defense, but it's exactly what it was. I thought it looked like half of them were zone, and a couple were man, and it was a triangle and two. We didn't recognize it here, but it sure was.
Steppy and Bloom being the two that they had to watch, you know, and that's a very good point. I hadn't thought about it, and it was a nice adjustment. They really struggled. They really struggled. Nice job by the girls. I felt like they did a better job. I was kind of rough on them in the first half, boxing out down low, and we did a much better job of boxing out.
Well, the game, and you'd mentioned it, 13 to 16 from the free throw line. If we would have missed 2 or 3 of those and just shot 60%, we would have lost this game.
Oh, absolutely.
So they were big free throws tonight. And girls stepped up the line and hit them. That's a great effort tonight by the Lady Lions. And the boys, we're about 8.5 minutes away from the tip. We're going to have to sign off, are we, Scott?
We're going to go ahead and sign off. And folks, remember, if you're listening at home right now and you're on the internet, you'll have to log off and log back on to get on. If you're listening on Channel 2, just be patient with us. You're listening to SalinaPost.com as well as eCommunication Channel 2 Minneapolis. Your home and your voice.